Judge means the presiding officer of civil court. The term court has not been defined in the code. According to the dictionary meaning, the court means a assembly of judge or other person acting as a tribunal in civil and criminal cases. In other words, it is a place where justice is judicially administered. When a statute provides that a particular matter will be determined by a court, the officer presiding over the said court will be deemed to exercise jurisdiction as a court and not as a persona designata, but by the more fact that under the relevant statute some functions are to be performed by a judicial officer, it cannot be said that he is acting as a court. The, the essential element of judgment is that there should be a statement for the grounds of the decision. Every judgment other than that of a court of small causes should contain the first a concise statement of the case. Point second, the point of determination. Third point, the decision thereon. And the last one is the reason for such decision. A judgment of a court of small causes may contain only points II and III. Sketchy orders which are not self-contained and cannot be appreciated by an appellate or revisional court without examining all the records are thereof unsatisfactory and cannot be said to be judgments in that sense. Judgment and decree distinction. As stated above, judgment means the statement given by a judge on the grounds of a decree or order. It is not necessary for a judge to give statement in a decree, though it is necessary in a judgment. Likewise, it is not necessary that there should be an formal expression of the order in the judgment, though it is desirable to do so. Rule 6A of Order 20, as interested by the Amendment Act of 1976, however, enacts that the last paragraph of the judgment should state prescriptively the relief granted. Thus, a judgment complements a stage prior to passing of a decree or an order, and after the pronouncement of the judgment, a decree shall follow. Order. Order means the formal expression of any decision of a civil court which is not a decree. Thus, the adjudication of a court which is not a decree is an order. As a general rule, an order of a court of law is founded on objective consideration, and as such, judicial order must contain discussion of the question at issue and the reason which prevailed with the court which led to the passing of the order. Order and decree similarities. As discussed above, the adjudication of a court of law may either a decree be an order and cannot be both. There are some common elements in both them, which the first point, both relate to matters in controversy. Second point is both are decisions given by a court, and the last point, both are adjudication of the court of law, and the last one is both are formal expression of a decision. Decree holder. Decree holder means any person in whose favor a decree has been passed or an order capable of execution has been made. From this definition, it is clear that the decree holder need not necessarily be the plaintiff, a person who is not a party to a suit but in whose favor an order capable of execution has been passed is also decree holder. Thus, where a decree of specific performance is passed. Such a decree is capable of execution both by the plaintiff as well as the defendant, and thereof either of the parties is decree holder. Similarly, if a decree confers upon someone a right to execute the decree, he is a decree holder. Conversely, if in a evacuation order time to vacate the premises is granted to tenant, the landlord cannot be said to the decree holder in the strictness till the period is over and the decree becomes executable. Judgment debtor. Judgment debtor means any person against whom a decree has been passed or an order capable of execution has been made. Where a decree is passed against a surety, he is a judgment debtor within the meaning of this section. On the other hand, a person who is party to a suit but no decree has been passed against him is not a judgment debtor. The seventh number, foreign court. Foreign court means a court situated outside India and not established or continued by the authority of the central government. Two conditions must be satisfied in order to bring a court within the definition of a foreign court. The first point is it must be situated outside India, and the last one is it is must not have been established or continued by the central government. Thus, the court in England, Scotland, Ceylon, Burma, Pakistan, and those the Privy Council are foreign courts. Foreign judgment means a judgment of a foreign court. The crucial date to determine whether the judgment is of a foreign court or not, it is a date of the judgment and not the date when it is sought to be enforced or executed. Thus a judgment of a court which was a foreign court at the time of its pronouncement would not case to be a foreign judgment by reason of the fact that subsequently the foreign territory has become a part of the Union of India. On the other hand, an order which was good or competent when it was made and which was passed by a tribunal which was domestic at the date of its making and which could that date have been enforced by an Indian court does not lose its efficiency by reason of the partition. Legal representative. Legal representative means a person who in law represents the east of the description person and includes any person who intermediate with a east of the decreased and where a party sue or is sued in a representative character, the person on whom the est develops on the death of the party or suing or sued. Means profit. Means profit of property of property means those who profits which the person in wrongful possession of such property actually received or might with ordinary diligence have received therefrom, together with interest on such profits, but shall not include profits due to improvements made by the person in wrongful possession. Object. Every person has a right to possess his property, and when he is deprived of such right by another person, he is not only entitled to restoration of possession of his property, but also damage for wrongful possession from that person. The Masonry property are thus compensation paid to the real owner. The object of awarding a degree of man's profit is to compensate the person who has been kept out of possession and deprived of enjoyment of his property even though he was entitled to possession thereof. Against whom Masonry property can be claimed. Wrongful possession of the defendant is the essence of a claim for man's profit and the very every foundation of the defendant's liabilities. Therefore, as a rule thereof, generally a person in wrongful possession and enjoyment of immovable property is liable for man's profit. It is very clear that man's profit can be claimed with regards who would property only. Assessment. Masonry profit being in the nature of damage, no inviolable rule governing their award and assessment in every case can be laid down and the court may would it accordingly to the justice of the case. In asserting the man's profit, usually the court will take into account what the defendant has gained or reasonable might have gained by this wrongful possession of the property. The second one is test. The test to ascertain Masonry property is not what the plaintiff has lost by being out of possession, but what the defendant gained or might reasonably and with ordinary prudence have gained by such wrongful possession. And the last one is principle. The following of principle would ordinarily guide a court in determining the amount of Masonry profits. The first point is no property to buy a person in wrongful possession. The second one is the restoration of status before deposition of a decree holder. And the last one is used to which a decree holder would have put the property if he himself was in possession. The public officer. Public officer means a person filing under any of the description in section 2 clause 17 of the code. Thus, every judge, every member of all India service, every gazetted officer of union, every officer of the justice or government, a minister of a state, a receiver, a village headman, an officer in the Indian Army, a sheriff of Bombay, a bench clerk of a civil court, an inspector of a police, a custodian of evacuee property, provident fund commissioner, an advocate engaged by the government on daily fees, an income tax officer etc. public officer but a retired government servant, a port commissioner or liquidator under the Cooperative Society Act, a chairman of a municipality and municipal councillor, an officer of a corporation etc. are not public officers. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, hit the bell icon and click on the all notification. Thank you.